Hey folks, this is Joe at Creekside Cabin Games, and I'm checking in to let you know what's going on over here. Last week was basically the first week of the new year, and let me think about what we worked on here. So the first thing we did was better navigation between levels. So I'm just going to fire up the game here and show you exactly what that means. So I got my game down the bottom left there. From this menu, we can restart, resume, and level select. So I've also enhanced this menu to wrap around. So if you press down all the way, it goes back up to the top. So we can go to level select. And I think we had this little loading screen in there last week, but here we can go between levels. And then another thing we started doing, I think late last week, maybe not, is we started recording the high score on the level. So if we go back to our trick level here, I'll show you a little bit more about that. Now let me hide this so we get a little bit of a smoother gameplay there. So yeah, the other thing we did, we built a kind of a example trick level here, and you can see I've enhanced how the score works a little bit. We now multiply times the number of tricks you by the number of individual tricks you do. So if you do, for example, 2 methods in a single jump, you only get 1 multiplier. But you can see how the score now migrates and increases from the center to the top right where it's applied. As it moves there, it gets added. We have a little turnaround action here. Oh, crash. And let's just finish off this level with a big old jump here. And so I can show you what happens when we finish the level, which is something else we've added. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to the finish line. I got enough turbo though. I got to fix that jump. But yeah, when we get to the end here, you're going to see we get this level complete screen, and if you beat the high score, you are told that you beat the high score. We can either restart the level or go back to level selection. So when we do that, we should see the new high score there. See, high score 7775. And I think that's really everything we've done. It's pretty quick to see. I got into the guts a little bit. I guess I can show you this. This has a little bit to do with Corgi Engine and managing game objects. So in Corgi Engine's game manager, we're going to find level manager.instance. Alright, and what that basically does, let's go look at level manager so we can understand that better. Level manager inherits singleton, which all that really does is when you call instance, it creates an instance if there isn't one available. And I'm like, what in the heck? Why would we do this? Why would we want this? And then it began to make sense as everything having to do with loading levels was breaking for me. Because if we watch, let's see, if we watch my game objects here. We don't have any we don't have any game manager in the level selection. We have it in the don't destroy on load. So I'm not sure exactly how it works, but when each scene loads, game manager is moved to don't destroy on load. So you can't really configure a particular level manager for it. And then each level manager does the same thing where it calls game manager instance. You can see, so like there can't be an explicit assignment between them, and that really goofed me up because I'd overwritten the level in game manager. So got Brody level manager, inherits from level manager. Because of some screwy shit I don't understand with C#, I just created instance functions in my level manager and my game manager, and also my UI manager. So now, like in Brody level manager, I can call Brody game manager instance, right? So I don't have to rely on explicit assignment anymore. That had me really screwed up, and I would say if Renault ever sees this video from Corgi Engine, dude, you gotta decouple that stuff, I think, or at least educate the folks that are gonna be overriding it, because I spent a good 3 days trying to learn that, understand it. That's all we had. I spent most of my week trying to ungoof this up with my managers. This week I'm gonna try to add a race level and a have a status screen. I want to fix crashing. I want to do better crashing. So that's it. Thanks for checking in. We'll see y'all next week.